Well, John McEnroe, it is the final I think many, if not most, thought we'd never see. How significant a tennis match is Roger Federer against Rafael Nadal, in your opinion?
Well, I didn't think that Roger was going to win another major, and when I saw him start playing the way he did, but more importantly, moving the way he did, I actually was like, oh my God, this guy can do it again. And then Rafa hasn't played much at all the last couple of months. He seemed like he struggled with his movement. I had seen tapes of him playing Andy here years back. Didn't seem like he was moving quite as well. Well, that's dissipated, and he's playing some incredible tennis. So it's sort of this dream scenario that's taken place. I've had arguments either way over the years. Who's the greatest player of all time? Is it Rafa? Is it Roger? So this actually becomes a more meaningful match, not only because each guy's trying to win another one, but with Rafa having a pretty solid career head-to-head lead. If he beats him again on a fast hard court, that will say something about, who's the greatest of all time. People might be thinking maybe Rafa's back in the picture.
There aren't many people in the world that know what it's like to be part of an era-defining tennis rivalry. John, you are one of them, with Bjorn Borg, of course. Can you tell us what it's like and why it's so special, why Roger wanted to play Rafa in the final, even though he probably had a better chance against Dimitrov?
Well, I'm not 100% sure he wanted to play him in the final, but it's a better story. But I was fortunate to have some great moments with Bjorn Borg on the court, matches that I'll never forget. I only wish we had done it more often. So if there's any envy with me looking at these two great champions, is the fact that they've been able to face off so many times in so many big occasions. They still seem to get along. That was the one guy you mentioned, Bjorn Borg. I had 3 or 4 rivals. A couple of those guys I didn't get along real well with. But the main thing with rivals is that they make each other better. And I think it's pretty clear over the years, you've seen how much better these top guys have gotten because they've been forced to by each other.
The long match that Rafa had, the fact that there are similarities with the final they played here in 2009, that 5-set semi-final Rafa had against Fernando Verdasco. He's 8 years older now.
He's always
Nadal.
30 now.
He's a whole 30 years of age, and he hobbled in and out of his press conference after the Dimitrov match. Will Rafa, for once, be tired?
Well, literally, I've only seen him 1 or 2 times where he's been tired, and he sure didn't look tired at the end of that match, but he is a human being. I believe he bleeds. So when you go that long, that hard against that tough an opponent, and you only have a day to bounce back, certainly there's a lot of people wondering how far back can he come. It's hard to imagine even he can get back to 100%. So based on the speed of the court, I would give Roger the edge and the fact that he's fresher. But based on their history, that's Rafa, there's no question. Even on outdoor hard courts, he's got a significant winning record against Roger. So this is one of those coin flips.